And well, Rocky is now got his head is out the window as much as he can with the screen there, and he's like, "Can I play?" And they're like, "No, no,
And we're live.
we're live. Oh yes, we're live. We've
Hey,
been live for
everybody.
15 seconds now. Hello, everybody out there in TV land,
Yes.
YouTube land.
So, yes. So there's a lot of things going on. I've been sort of crunching some numbers this afternoon, and I think until I I finish off the graphic novel that I'm inking. I'm going to go to a 3-day schedule during the week. So like
Okay,
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
that'll be easier for
Uh,
me.
yeah. So it's like I don't really have the TV budget to do a daily show.
Yeah, I don't have the spoons for that. So I like the 3 day a week thing though. I can definitely work with that. That'll be easier. Next week will be a bit of a will be a I probably won't be around next week, but week after.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
going to the hospital to lose weight.
that's yeah. Um, not a problem. Take care of you first, of course.
Yep.
Um, so I put in the chat uh, where you can throw us tips. I put
Yeah,
your
I
Patreon.
could definitely use some tips because
Yeah,
I got medical bills. um,
yeah, yeah.
I'm
We
gonna start
both
putting
have.
a comic up on my Patreon. Tyler Carpenter really inspired me on that. I think that would be a good way to go for me for doing a comic is to put it up on there. I don't think I can update as much as he does. He's a machine. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
but I'm strongly thinking I want to do something like that and have like a Patreon comic for everybody. Do these live shows, show things off with like drawing them and things like that, and then posting them up there, and kind of moving on from there with stuff. Um,
yeah. I mean, I've seen other people do it, and it's always kind of been my intention to do it over there, but it's like my schedule has always been crazy. But I'm
yeah,
really taking this year to clean up my schedule, and I have a project in mind called Worlds that I'll eventually be doing there. Um, so yeah, it's definitely a good idea, and it inspires people to go, become your patron. So
yeah. Tyler's listen, Tyler's Patreon really inspired me, and I got to look at his Notion notes and all that. I'm just like, wow, yeah, he's really got this spelled out. It's like the road to be a full time artist is like follow Tyler Carpenter.
yeah, yeah. Um, what else is going on? I don't know, just stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot going on.
I know I'm in desperate need of a long shower, but that'll happen.
It's okay. We don't have smell-o-vision on the stream
No, no,
yet.
no, no. Oh no, I don't need one that bad. Oh no, no. If that's when the cats don't go near me anymore, I know it's definitely time, but we're not to that point yet. So, no, I just need the just kind of the refreshingness of it more than anything else.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Hmm.
Oh, I wanted to mention a couple things. So next Wednesday night, 10 p.m. There's a show called Art and Stuff. It's AH apostrophe T or and stuff. Um, and it's with Joe and Sean. and we'll be talking art and inspiration and all comics and whatnot. Then next month, April 9th, which is actually my birthday,
Ooh, happy
I'll
early
be
birthday.
yeah, I'll be on the Region 2 network channel.
Oh, nice.
So with Daphne and Nita, and I'll be a guest, and Randy Zimmerman will be a guest.
Ooh, that's that's interesting.
And yeah, they're starting a new show, and I'll be one of the first guests on it. So
Oh, very nice.
yeah. It's like it's like I really want to save being guests on people's show until I get a lot more under my belt. But I'm doing those two things for the foreseeable future.
Well, it sounds like you got some good stuff lined up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I just really want to not power through, but get through a lot of work, and doing the show 3 times instead of more than that will definitely help. I want to be online less, and I'm getting too distracted of late. I have too many things that are falling off the wayside that need my attention, and yeah.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling well. So, yep, he's definitely knows the feeling. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. It's rough. I know.
It's
rough.
rough being a YouTube star, Rocket.
Nope. Ha.
Bring Kitty into focus. Oh.
You want to be cute and cuddly, then you need to be cute and cuddly on TV. Like, see?
Yes.
Don't eat my hair. Stop eating my hair. I do not approve of you eating my hair. Yes, I love you. You're very cute. You're a very cute little pain in the ass.
He's a good
I love you dearly. Where are you going? No, I didn't authorize this. Hey, get the fine. Damn cat.
He's a cutie.
He is. He is super cute, and he knows it. It's the only reason he's still alive.
Man,
such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You're studying my hair. You're like, I wish to attack it. It's so long. Yep, he's trying to. That's my boob. No. There's no attacking. No attacking mommy's boobies. No.
Yeah.
Well, we got quite a show for you today, boys and girls. You can watch my cat try to stab my boobs. And chew my hair, because that's what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
I see you there, Brad.
So we've had, like weather-wise, temperature-wise, it's nice. It's whatever it is. It's let's see, 66. So it's good temperature. But we've had crazy wind happening today.
Well, you're in Kansas, right?
Yeah. Kentucky.
Do I have to make the joke? Because
It feels like Kansas. Go ahead, do
Yeah, you're gonna end up in Oz.
If only. That's a dream.
Yeah, the what was it? Full on Dave's on Finch's stream on Monday. What was it? Eric was complaining about, the tornado warning and stuff. And I'm like, Eric, we
Right.
moderating from Oz. And he's like, what? Like he messaged me, he's like, what? I don't get it. And I'm like, tornadoes, Oz, and he goes, oh. Like, I really had to explain that?
He was probably thinking of the old HBO show.
He could be. Oh, I forgot about that show.
Yeah.
I should have brushed my hair before I did that. Oh well.
Oh well.
I had to pull it back into a ponytail to prevent someone from attacking my hair.
Meow.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, I'm cute, cuddly little pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's proud of it. Yeah. That. That's all I gotta say to you.
But yeah, so like the wind is really picking up, and I just have a small apartment, and everything starts rattling, and the cats start going crazy, and becomes a whole thing.
Yeah, I can respect that. I get that kind of thing here. We've actually had a lot of wind here as well. It's New England in March.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I just seem more aware of like wind lately. I don't know. I guess since the tornado. Yeah.
The tornado.
Yeah.
You tend to notice things more when there's a tornado. Oh, so yeah, that makes sense. No, thought Hobbs was gonna scratch my chair,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, that chair's expensive. It's one of the few things I have that's nice.
I have a chair in the kitchen that's just for the cats. And actually, I have a chair next to me that's for the cats too. So.
Well, I have a scratching thing for them.
Yeah.
And they use it along with everything else. As I said, they're cats. They're assholes.
A couple of my cats love like right next to the front door, scratching the sort of door frame.
Mm.
Eventually when my landlord sees that, he'll be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, well, cats, they do this stuff.
You paint right over it. Nobody will notice.
Basically. No one will notice. We can fix it with some duct tape and spackle.
Yeah. So I put comic series as the title and I guess theme for today's episode, and figure we'd chit chat about that.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I want to pull some of my stuff up.
We can go off of what you started talking about, like doing a book for Patreon. And it's definitely like people love seeing the process.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be showing some stuff off.
You can talk about it or vlog about it a long way, or
Oh yeah, blogging about it on the Patreon page will be good. I've started a couple of things and done a couple of minor posts, but I need to get back into it. Um, I have to like get to the point where it's a like it's a regular thing I do.
Yeah.
Once that happens, it will be, be like rote. I can just kind of keep doing it.
Yeah. I mean, making daily habits of anything takes effort and time, and
Yeah, it needs like what's it, 21 days, I think.
yeah, you know, more than once or twice.
Yeah, exactly. I believe it's you form a habit with like 21 days or something like that. So
Yeah. Yeah, because what was it? Last week I sat down and read some comics, it's been a long time.
hmm.
But then it's like got behind in work and got behind in other things, and it's like, well, I don't have time for that.
Yep. I what was it that I was reading? I was actually reading an alternate book from a few years ago. It was Zero Jumper, and that book was great. It was a 4-issue miniseries. Very, very enjoyable. It was um, science fiction, kind of space opera-ish, and it was so much fun. Like the person definitely kind of, I can't remember who created it, but they really captured the idea of like Flash Gordon and like Buck Rogers and that kind of feel with things, and
Cool.
the original Star Wars trilogy and stuff. And it was just so much fun. I'm
Right.
like yeah, this is the type of stuff I want to do and have fun with.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like the sort of idea I have behind Worlds is it's not exactly that, but it is space drama, but it's like it's space drama with the lead character of like a tank girl ish thing.
Well, that works.
Yeah, so it's like inspired by a lot of things, heavy metal, tank girl, 90s comics. I don't know.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being inspired by the 90s comics.
Nope.
90s comics are, well, they were quite enjoyable. Granted,
Yeah.
I didn't really read a lot of them for the stories.
No, but like there are ones with good stories. It's like I loved Pitt.
Oh, Pip was great.
Pitt was like, and it just stopped, and he was like, no, I want more.
Yep.
And I think we're finally gonna get some more. I don't know.
Yeah, we're definitely
Haven't been.
getting something with Pitt.
Yeah,
I know he's putting out like I believe like the full collection or something through was it All Caps?
yeah,
I don't know if it's officially announced, but I know it's been hinted at quite a lot. So I'm kind of curious to how that's going to work. And
yeah. Just we'll see. Like whatever. I'll be down for it. That was like one of my favorite books. Um, and I picked up Cyberforce and Darkness and Wildcats and bunch of books through Image early days.
oh yeah, no, I loved Cyberforce. I read a ton of Cyberforce. Cyberforce is definitely like one of my favorites.
Yeah. And it was respectably written. Like
Yeah, it was fun.
uh,
I mean,
I forget.
that was what I was into back then was stuff like that, and it was fun.
Yeah,
Like the first 4 issues, I just loved. and I could seriously like pick them up and read them whenever.
I was actually watching Joe Sontag, who was talking about, I think it was Cyberforce started with issue 5, and Wildcats issue 3 or whatever it was, like where they did the crossover story.
Oh yeah, they introduced it kind of in Wildcats 5, where they had like the prelude to, well, I think they call it Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
And then like it was like right around when Cyberforce, like they completed their miniseries, and then they're like, oh, new issue 1. Actually, I think they had an issue 0 too. Wildcats was just like, nope, 5. We're not doing it. We're not restarting 5.
Yeah, it gets confusing when books.
I don't blame Jim Lee, because he's like starting an issue 1 can just be so hard, and I'm like, yeah, I can kind of understand that, because like with The Girl in Her Shadow, I was thinking about saying it's issue 13, and or like issue 17, something like that, because I'm just like, I just gotta hit the ground running type thing with this and kind of go with it.
Well, you should then count backwards.
No, just never do them. Like Tales from the Crypt began like on issue 17.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yep.
I thought they were going to play another like a Naked Gun. This is issue 13 and 1/3.
Yeah, 33 and a third.
Yeah, 33.
Hot Shots Pod Dua.
Yeah, that was a fun movie.
Yeah, they were.
But yeah, it's like I'm really like hardcore. Like if you're gonna do a series, do it right. Don't do all these mini series and spin-offs, and just focus on the book itself. And
yeah,
because I mean, I always wished like Hellboy was a regular series instead of a bunch of different mini series. Yeah.
And that's Hobbs. He's being a little bitch.
Hobbs is stuck in the well. Oh, help him.
Again. Hobbs! Damn cat.
But yeah, it's like I remember when Hellboy first came out. I remember like actually walking in the comic store, picking it up, and just going, "Oh wow!" Like being so excited for it. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Well, I have the first appearance of Hellboy in New Men. It's like New Men issue 16 or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, I got that, and because I was collecting Newman at the time, because I was a huge John Byrne fan.
You mean
pretty much collect anything he did?
Next Men.
Next Men, that's right, not Newman. My bad. Next Men. It was like Next Men issue 16.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he did write the first miniseries. So
yep.
John Byrne.
Yeah, he did. He did Seeds of Destruction. And that was that's loosely what they made the first movie on.
Right.
I actually like their concept of how they did. I can never remember his name. He was one of the whatchamacallit. He was like the assassin character that ended up killing Broom in the movie. I liked his design and like the way they used him better in the movie than in the comic.
Is it the wind up?
Yeah,
Yeah. I forget
because
his
Guillermo del
name.
Toro has to have clockwork.
Yeah, I really like the movies too. The those two, not the one that followed it.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It wasn't very memorable to me. Um,
You know, it honestly it wasn't bad because I love David Harbour who played
oh yeah,
Hellboy in that.
oh yeah.
And I probably only saw it because he was in it, and I wasn't excited by what I saw initially. But I thought it was the absolute worst soundtrack I ever heard.
Yeah, I don't really remember it. That might be a good thing. Like
It was,
I said, I watched it. I
yeah,
was like, okay, yeah, it's Hellboy. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't memorable to me, so oh. Oh. But yeah, I can always hope that it'll be good. And they're talking again now about trying to do whatchamacallit, another Guillermo del Toro one with Ron Perlman and stuff. I'm like, you're gonna roll him out in a wheelchair?
I
It's
mean,
getting old.
bring Ron back for Hellboy.
Yeah, there was some talk about it. I don't think it'll happen, but
Well, is like he's like tied to 8 different movies that we'll never see. Like he has that bad habit of it's like I
yeah.
want to do this, I want to do that. So we'll never see any of that.
I remember the what was it? They did the when Mignola did the sketch for Hellboy when he was doing the movie and all that, and he drew him so he had like Perlman's uh facial features for it, and he's like, this just works. And he's right, it did.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is a
oh,
great
we got Nakey. We're gonna get Nakey.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's
All
just
right.
3 times. I'm gonna cause some echo on us. 3 times.
You are blocked.
Yeah, you got rid of
You
them
are
all.
blocked. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but like because I use Instagram and it's like every time I post there, we've been getting these Russian spam things pop up that tag you and everything, and
I was
you
getting
have to report the tag and then block them, and it's ridiculous.
yeah, I was getting some crypto messages from Comic Book Bob, and I'm like, nah, these can't be real. So, it's like, check out this crypto, it's great. And I'm like, this is a trap.
It's a trap.
I meant to ask him the last time that we were on a stream together. I'm like, did you send me these? Because it really worked out, let me tell you.
I bought a new car. Yeah.
Bought a new life. It was great.
Yeah, I get a message a day or two ago. And I don't know what it was. It may have been like a PDF, but it's like I'm not going to open anything, and I'm going to ask first, what the hell is this? So that's what I did. And he's like, oh, sorry, I meant to send that to my friend. I sent it but to you by mistake. It's, whatever it was. I was like, that's cool. Stuff happens. As long as it wasn't spam and wouldn't It doesn't ruin my account.
As long as it doesn't, blow my house up, we're good.
Yeah.
Well, Naked HD XYZ, you've been blocked.
Yes.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
it's ridiculous because like porn is free online. Why do I have to go to your site?
Yeah, exactly. And also, no, it says online strips without clothing, I guess. But yeah, it's just, yeah.
Tis what it is.
Yep.
So, hey, EJB, welcome, sir. EJB is here.
Ah,
You might have lost your chance to win an iPhone.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did. I mean, yeah, happens.
Now I'm all sad
Yep.
because
It just sucks.
having an iPhone would change my life, but not really.
I was gonna say you don't have much of a life if an iPhone's gonna change your life. I mean, it's just a phone. See, Rocket even agrees. Yep.
Like my iPhone does nothing for me.
He's like, Mommy's got an iPhone. She won't share it with me.
I want to play with the fish on it.
When I went out for my infusion today, I turned on cat TV for them.
Is that
That
like
was
birds and squirrels and stuff?
Yep. I'm still surprised I have a TV.
Yeah, my cats love that kind of.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with it. The way was it the using that keeps them entertained. So
Oh yeah. What is it? Crash loves laser. When I pull out the laser,
yeah,
like I've seen other cats play with the laser pointer and all that, but Crash, it's almost like he has to, and if I just keep going, he has to keep going.
that's awesome.
So I keep going until I feel bad, and then stop.
My old cat Houdini. I was using the laser pointer with him when he was a little kitten, and I spun him around so much that he got dizzy and fell over.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Or it's like
I
their
feel
head,
bad. Not
their
really.
head afterwards, or like yeah,
Oh, my
their
friend's
eyes keep
cats have
running back
memorized
and
me. Yeah, I just saw that. Yep.
forth.
Mine are really
Yeah.
mesmerized by it, but I do think they enjoy it.
Yeah. I love when they're watching the videos or whatever, and then they look behind the computer. It's like, where are they?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them do that. I've also seen them do the whole thing where they sorry. Sorry. My comic book dealer just messaged me. He's like, "Oh, I just noticed you have to order 5 of the regular ones to get one of the blank ones." Like, I will take one blank then. So, I had
Boy.
ordered 5. He's like, "No, it's a 5 and 1." I'll take one blank then. and I will
Yeah.
get the other 4 issues to get the blank. Oh. I often refer to my comic dealer as my crack dealer. That being said, I basically just buy blanks. So
Ah,
yeah, I
but
have
blanks of good stuff or
I
anything?
generally look at what's coming out, and I make a selection based on it. But I tend to buy any of the Red Sonja ones because people seem to like girls in, you know, armored bikinis.
Nothing.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, Amanda did a couple of Red Sonja covers. Mhm.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I really want the Death Dealer blank cover. 'Cause for some reason, I think it will sell." So
Yep.
fairly certain if I do a Death Dealer sketch cover, I can sell it.
What company is that? That's
I'm not sure
doing
who's
that.
putting it out. I just know that they're doing Death Dealer. Like Bill Sienkiewicz did a cover for it, and his cover was so good it's now the background for my phone and iPhone. So
Uh,
in my iPhone and iPad, it's
yeah.
it's so good.
Well, he's always been pretty good.
Yeah, I like his stuff a lot. Yeah. He's like, "You sure you want to do this?" Yes, yes, I'm sure.
I've yet to do a sketch cover, but it's on my list of things to get to. It'll
Yeah,
be fun.
I got a I have a short box, plastic short box I have filled with them. Um, I want to do um, like I gotta get doing a few more, but I am really enjoying them. Um, I
Yeah, I
really
got.
like but I really like doing the like uh, John Carter ones and stuff like that. Like I have all the Power Ranger ones because I've noticed people seem to like them. Um, I
Yeah,
was a bit too old for Power Rangers.
me too. I have a friend who's diehard. Like his whole career now seems like Power Rangers and Godzilla.
It sounds like Frankie Washington.
Yeah, yeah. He said he even tried to, you know, he would love to work on the comic, but they don't give him the time of day.
I'd love to work on like Power Rangers or something. I think it'd be fun. I like their designs a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely. It's like I don't think I ever watched the cartoon, but I did see the movie. I did enjoy the movie. Like it's probably not like something the diehard Power Rangers fans love, but
What, the new
uh,
one?
yeah, well, newish. I don't know. It came out a
The
while
one
ago.
the one from 2017?
Yeah, I guess that's when it came out.
Yeah. I really liked that movie. And I went with a few diehard fans of the show and they loved it.
Oh, okay.
I know not everyone did because well they ain't making a sequel. So
Yeah, but I thought it was good. Yeah, it was like the kids and the story was entertaining.
yeah, I think one of the things that kind of turned some people off to it was the fact that they what was it? Well, they basically had the character jerk off a cow in the beginning. So
Right.
I guess that didn't go over too well.
No.
It wasn't really what I wanted to see in a movie.
Somebody's gonna do it.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, my thing with it, I wanted to see more of them in the suits and stuff. Oh, we got Crimson Owl Comics here with a "What's up, everyone?" Oh, good seeing you. Well,
Rodney,
we're doing.
welcome.
I'm messing with a couple of things on my side. I'll show off what I'm doing in a little bit. Just want to
Okay.
get happy with this.
You're happy?
Yeah, it probably ain't
That
gonna happen,
Partridge
but
Family?
I'm gonna try.
That's the Partridge Family. Come on, get happy.
Yeah, that's a show I haven't thought about in pretty much forever.
I used to watch that.
I used to watch it too.
Yeah. I mean, that Brady Bunch. I don't know, like all around the same time.
Yep, I wasn't really into the Brady Bunch as much. I watched it, but I didn't really like it that much. So
But, it's like I don't remember having a choice. Like when I was growing up, there was no VCRs. There was no like when I was young. Like it was what's on, and that's it.
yeah, I just remember like I was born in the late '70s, so I mean it was pretty much not really a thing. I mean it was on reruns at the time for me.
Right.
And I could usually just find something else on, like, say it was on 56, I could watch it on 38. So I watch something else on 38. And we had a VCR, which meant I could just watch Star Wars. So, and I did. Well, staying busy. Got home from the day job. Now it's comic baking time. Yes, indeed. It's time for everybody to make comics.
Make comics. How do you like my new backdrop? Our new backdrop.
Yeah. We got the dots. We got all the dots.
Must have dots.
Yes.
It's like I was, it's like I had a sky that was like a stormy sky with lightning going on. And it's like, I don't think anybody's going to enjoy this.
No, I think this one works because it sells us better since we're comic people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Zipatone, so.
Yeah. And all the young kids know what that is.
Anybody who reads manga knows what it is. It's those gray things they put in.
They used to print comics as dots.
It's all the dots.
All the dots. But yeah, it was, like I've been thinking a lot about. It's like I've always thought, as far as retro goes, that I'm in it for the long haul. And it's like once I clean out my schedule totally and really start producing more and more of my own books, that I do want to get it out on a regular basis. Like initially I was thinking, I'll do an issue a year for a batch of years until I really master every aspect of putting together comics and then crowdfunding them and all that jazz. But I'm thinking like maybe with issue 3 on, I'm going to try to do 2 or 3 issues a year, maybe up it to 3 or 4 if it's possible. I'd love to do a monthly if somebody wants to throw me $1 million a year or something.
Yeah. I'd love to do a
Yeah,
monthly comic book if I was independently wealthy. Uh,
yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. It's like
hmm.
that won't happen until I am. But
Was it Crimson Owl's like, yeah, I have a spooky graveyard and chapel for the horror show as a background. And I'm like, that's cool.
yeah,
I like that type of thing. Then again, I like horror.
yeah, yeah. He does a good horror show. Talks about movies and comics, and usually Thursday nights. You
There's
can plug your
might,
show, Ronnie, if you
might
want.
look at- yeah, definitely. I don't know if we have to wrench him, but yeah,
Oh, you can mention it by name.
that's true.
Um, Diamota, I'm not going to get it right. I'm not good with those fancy names.
Fair. Pretty sure I follow his site, his channel.
Yeah,
Thursday nights is like a D&D night for
yes.
me. So,
Uh, yeah, you could always watch it afterward.
yeah, yeah, I do. I do tend to. I do watch some shows afterwards. Some I just if they're live shows, sometimes I just rather have um yeah, I'd rather watch it live because it kind of you lose the fun of it. Um,
It's true. I mean, like there's some
oh,
shows
2
that
months,
are
2 years, nice.
yeah, into months we celebrate. Yeah, 2 months we celebrate 2 years for sure. Yeah,
That is
been
nice.
going on a while. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I lost track.
We're kind of agreeing that you lose some of the fun when you're watching a live show and playback.
Oh yeah, it really has to be a good uh, conversation, interview, whatever, for it to be just as good afterwards. Because sometimes a lot of hosts really interact with the chat and
Yeah,
make them a part of the show. And yeah, you want to be there live and in the studio audience, so to speak.
live from the studio audience.
He said, "Hey, if you want
Oh
to
yeah,
talk about."
I'll definitely come on anytime. That sounds great. I love talking about horror. Oh, I can even talk about some of my old times as a ghost hunter. Guess how many ghosts?
Oh, zero?
It's a big donut, or as a teacher might refer to it as a goose egg.
Did I mention Chris Stuckman is a big YouTuber, does movie reviews. He currently has a Kickstarter for his first feature film,
Oh, cool.
and it's called Shelby Oaks, and it's actually based on a real story, and it deals with YouTubers who are ghost hunters.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I
And
mean,
I think
I watch a lot of ghost videos
I
on
think
YouTube, so there's
yeah.
that. And pretty much as I watch them, like that's After Effects. That's a string.
Right,
That's a guy in a cloak.
right.
Every now and then I'm like, I'm not sure what that one is. I'll chalk that as a maybe. Excellent. Crimson Owl got a link in there. Fantastic. Let's see.
Yeah,
Get time tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. Yeah, actually I do have tomorrow. I have time tomorrow 9:30 Eastern time. I definitely could do that.
Awesome, awesome.
I can talk about my horror comic that I lost. Oh, 120-page graphic novel.
What do you mean lost?
I was working on my graphic novel, which I called it Urban Legends.
Right.
Give me a second. I'll actually bring some of the art up and things for it. I might go. One of these days, I'm probably going to go back and do it, but it's it hurt a lot. So I had done up about 120 pages or so, and then the file corrupted, and it also corrupted my backup.
Oh man.
So now I back everything up to 5 different locations.
Yeah.
But I almost gave up drawing comics when that happened.
Yeah, it's a hard hit when you lose anything.
Yeah, that really hurt me.
It's like why I still have, I kept my old computer around for years because it's like I want to make sure I get everything off of it because it really like that was my first real PC with a tower that I kept on the floor and everything. And I had stuff on that I didn't get off, and the computer, all this spam got to it and whatever. But eventually I did get everything off it, and it was like, okay, I'm done with this. Like, chuck it.
What the fuck? Stupid Chrome. Give me a second.
I like Chrome.
Yeah, well, it's does this thing every now and then where it locks me out of being able to share my crap. So
I don't use Chrome for the streams. I actually use Edge.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna drop and come right back because it has to quit and reopen.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We'll talk about you.
I'll be right back.
No problem. So yeah, Chris Stuckman reviews movies. He's like one of the biggest movie reviewers, and I think he's past 600,000. I think he's on the record boards at this point for, I guess, crowdfunding a movie, a feature-length movie. If I was a rich man, I would pledge to it, but that's not the case right now. I'm just happy for him. It's like if you ever watched him, he's got a real passion for it all. And I'd love to sit down and watch the movie at some point. Once it gets made. I am in he has a Discord for it, and it's like I have no time to be going to his Discord now and examining all that's there, but at some point I guess I'll go check it out in depth. And so it goes. It's like there's always 100 things going on. These panels are looking great, Peter. Thanks. Yeah, this is Abel Parsons' fault. You pencil this. This is actually the last page. I take my time with the figure. Okay, one of my cats just jumped on the table. I got ink here. She looks to be sitting down, so hopefully she will. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't give me those eyes. They like just being close sometimes. I look forward to having a studio where I could lock out the cats.
And I'm back.
One day.
Do you guys miss me?
Hey.
With every bullet so far, I'm assuming, but yeah. Okay, so this is some of the preview art that I had done up for it. And then that is the lead character, Amelia Lacrimarum.
Nice.
And she is basically a 14-year-old witch. Wizard type kind of thing. And the type of magic that she uses would be considered black magic by most, but magic has no sides. It's all how you use it.
Right.
And the what was it? The tear scar that she has right here was given to her by her mother, which she's trying to avoid.
Is her mama witch?
Yeah, basically. There's three of them. The idea behind them is, you know how there's kind of like three fates?
Right.
Like, you know, and like the other one, not the muses, the graces, the three graces. Well, they're the three sorrows. So she technically has three mothers. One of tears, one of darkness, and one of sighs.
So you did how many pages of this?
120.
That's crazy.
That was the first story arc, which was Urban Legends. And that dealt with her basically wandering into this small town in the middle of the night, going into a shop and ordering a burger. And the guy running the place is like, what the hell is a little girl doing in here at like 3 a.m. at this all-night diner? So he calls the cops. She tries to get away, doesn't succeed. That sounds good. Yep, definitely messed me on Instagram. That'll work. So yeah, so she she basically has to her jacket has like a hoodie. It's kind of like my trench coat that I have, except for it's not black, it's red. Reddish. I didn't want to make it like fire engine red like I originally had it. So I kind of made it more muted. But yeah, so it was fun to do, and one day I'll go back to it. I just don't know when. But yeah, I almost quit doing comics when I lost it. I mean, you can ask. I was hanging out with Tyler a lot on the Draw and Talk board when it happened.
Well, I mean, that's where I first saw you, met you.
Yeah,
it was on Tyler's Discord. Unless I've seen you elsewhere and just forgot, but I remember seeing you a bunch of times there.
We were friends on like Twitter. We followed each other, but I don't think there was like really anything more to it than that.
Yeah,
and that actually might have been because of Tyler. So being in the Draw and Talk group or something.
Yeah,
because I remember when it's like, oh, Peter Palmiotti. I'm like, he inked Aquaman. That's cool. So I'm like,
yeah.
His brother's Jimmy. This is really cool. All right.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Well, we can let people know that we might actually be expecting a script soon for Nightmare.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. If Chuck's watching, that's aimed at you.
This is true. We've been going almost an hour.
Have we?
Yeah.
I haven't even noticed. Oh yeah, we have. Wow, I haven't even noticed.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here shooting my mouth off about losing my comic. But hey, at least I get to show some art off.
Oh no, definitely. I wanted to mention, like, I forget who was commenting on yesterday's episode about me not talking much, but I was actually talking, but I don't think anybody heard me
Nope.
because I was getting bars on my internet, and after a while I just give up. So.
Oh wow, I didn't know. I thought you were just I thought you were in the zone or something, and I'm just like, oh well, I'll just carry it, and went with it from there.
And Tim's quite a talker. Like Peter's a talker, but Tim is really
Oh,
a talker.
Tim, I like Tim. He
Yeah,
doesn't shut up. It's great.
yeah.
He ran the
So
show for me.
yeah, we only have to be here when Tim arrives. But
Tim's
I
great. I'd
like
love
what
to
they
have
got.
him on again.
Yeah, I like what they have going on, and especially what's developing with them together. It's really, really interesting and really cool. And
Yeah, their stuff looks really
like
good. If I had some money, I would back both of them, but I just don't have it. I did
yeah,
back one of our guests. I backed Crit because that just looked like I'm like, yeah, that's fun. And I
uh,
want to be on the show with him because I thought we would have a lot to talk about.
yeah. He said he wanted to come back, and I especially want you around when he does,
Yeah.
because I know it'll be a great conversation. And yeah, he seemed like a really cool kid, and we had a fun talk. Um, yeah, it's like I do want like to get a mess of past guests on, again, because
Definitely. Well,
it's like
I'd love to get Rob on again or something, or Ian. So
right, yeah, definitely.
I think Ian especially. I mean, Rob I'd love to have on, especially with some of the stuff that he's doing in the background that I've seen that he can't show anybody, and oh my god, is it good.
Yeah, I was just looking at his Instagram yesterday. It's funny.
Yeah, he's
But
been
yeah,
doing his what was it? We were streaming together like last week a few times when he was doing some of the turtle stuff. No, I was on the show talking with him and kind of pointing, basically
right,
trying to handle the chat while he was drawing. So
right. The video is going, but no audio for you. I just thought you were quiet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really didn't talk much, but like, um, I figured if you didn't hear me after a couple of tries, and nobody's hearing me, so.
yeah, I didn't
And
hear
we have
you.
Greg. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I put up at the top of the video. I mean, I got a bunch of links in the video description box anyway. But if you want to really support us, well, I put my PayPal where you can tip me. I put Alison's Patreon. I also have a Patreon. If you want to support us creators, because we have a lot of projects we want to give out to the world, which we will be in time, but you can make it happen quicker. So
yeah, well, I'm going to be doing a comic book on Patreon. So
yeah,
and I'm going to be trying to. I'm debating on doing it the European style of what they say, which is basically a page a week. I'd like to do it more, but my MS causes other issues. So, but that's my goal right now is basically a page a week. I want to get a good backlog in. I've shown some of it on the stream of what I want to do, and that's kind of my plan. It'll be kind of a retro colored comic, is the feel for it.
Cool.
Actually, I could just do. I'll turn that off. What is it? I think it's actually one of our teaser images for this. But yeah, this right here. And I still have some writing to do on the first page, so I haven't done anything yet with this area down here.
Greg, it's funny. Greg's asking what camera you're using.
What camera are you using?
It's the green screen option via StreamYard, right?
Well, my camera is just a built-in camera. It's my FaceTime camera on my Mac. Um, let's see. Lighting is
But
all
it's the
natural lighting
blur.
right now.
It's it's the blur that makes it look even sharper.
Yes, yeah, I do have it blurred. I do have a blur in the background right now to blur out everything
Yeah,
else and just focus
that's
on
not the
me.
camera. That's also
Yeah, that's
just
it's a
the
screen effect. Um,
yeah.
and the lighting's all natural lighting. Basically, if you saw my apartment, I literally have 4 windows right on me. It makes watching TV a bitch. So,
I
but
bet.
if I'm facing this way, I can draw and it's fine. But yeah, this is all natural lighting. And then I have 2 lights behind me that I have different types of bulbs in them. So depending on the time of night or it is and all that, I'll flip them on to get a good lighting when it gets too dark.
Right.
But yeah, all my stuff is basically, um, you know, uh, pretty sure my lights came from IKEA. So my bulbs are those special ones that if you lose power, they will still work. Uh,
Oh, actually, I wanted to mention this earlier. Like Travis Gibb asked me on Facebook if I forget the way he phrased it, but like, did I improve my camera or something? Um, what I did recently, and I thought about it, I was like, wait, I did do something recently, and I did increase the saturation of color on my camera. So
yeah,
like before, my flesh looked more like black and white rather than skin color. So you can tell the red, and as previously it was all washed out kind of looking. So that's what I did recently.
well, that definitely works. Yeah, you just change your saturation
Yeah,
around. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, the drawing is looking very sharp on there. So, I'm just gonna pop that.
yeah. It's like I don't think I fine tuned any of that necessarily, but definitely the saturation. Like, yeah,
Yeah, no, it's looking good though.
yeah.
I mean,
Like, I didn't open up my webcam thing. The autofocus goes crazy, but yeah, it's
anyway,
the picture is clear. The angle's a little weird, but that's just because I have it so it's not in my face or in my way.
did
So
you
that's
reduce
the
the red
angle.
at all when you printed those?
Did I reduce the red?
Yeah, did you like reduce the opacity?
I actually like what you call it. Well, I got the original artwork and I made it red myself,
Right.
but I double darkened the pencils first.
Ah,
Um, so it comes in darker, because I
yeah.
was here. I'll show you. So this is the cover for what you call it, American Alchemist, and
Oh,
this
that's
is the
gorgeous.
problem I was. Yeah, this is the problem I was having before. This is too light. This is taking me
Okay, yeah.
literally forever because I can't see what the hell I'm doing.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah,
I'm looking at
that's
my
one of the reasons I
screen.
turn everything red.
Well, no, I mean the fact that it's blue is okay, but it should have been darker blue.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
printed it wrong, and I started it. Now like I'm in too deep now. I'm just gonna finish it, but it's taking me much longer than it should.
Hmm.
But yeah, so now I don't make that mistake. It's dark enough and clear enough for me to see what the hell I'm doing.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was the same with my like with my art. I turn everything red when I go to ink and all that other stuff. And the reason I do that is my eyes read the color better when it's red. Like I can focus on it easier. Blue for some reason bugs me. Um
Hmm.
Rob has the same issue.
Yeah.
And like when I saw that he was turning his stuff red, I'm like, I'm gonna try that. And
Yeah.
I
It,
checked out
it works.
What?
It works for me. Like it's
Yeah.
like I don't mind at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I just found that it worked a lot better for me. And like, do I have the roughies on there? No. There it is. Like, yeah, you can see if I pop my rough lines in, you can definitely see that I changed the drawing a bit, but it's still red. Because I changed everything red. Yep. Yeah, it's all red. Oh, then I cut the opacity down. I mean, sometimes I don't
Cool.
even remove my rough sketch from there when I ink over things and stuff. I leave it because it kind of blends in and it gives it a little bit of a
Right,
texture.
right. Yeah. Uh it's like art that simulates animation where they don't worry about lines, going further than they should sometimes, or like curls off parts of the figure or whatever. Um yeah, sometimes that looks good. It's like it's all artistic aesthetic and all that. I've definitely been liking a lot of all the art I've been seeing out of you lately. You know,
Yeah. Well, was it Mike Canuncle? I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He did Hero Bear and the Kid, and like you looked at
right,
his pencils on Hero Bear and the Kid, and he did it. He never inked anything. He just kept everything set like it was like a pencil test drawing, pencil test animation.
right.
Wait a minute. Are these things $18 each? Because he told me there were five. They're $18 each. I can't afford one of these.
Oh, geez, that's crazy. Is it a bigger book?
I have no idea. I just know it's Death Dealer.
Yeah,
Rosetta, Death Dealer.
yeah,
But I mean, there's like six paintings of the guy, and I have
right,
Rosetta art books, so I can look at those anytime I want. Uh, what the?
yeah.
Okay, that was really weird.
Well,
Somebody just
what's going
ran
on?
around my apartment building.
Oh, kids? Or,
No, it was a guy, and he was wearing a ski mask.
oh, well, that's not good.
Nope. That's why I pulled this down.
Right.
Get ready for a
Maybe she let you go.
surprise.
Right, right. uh, yeah, that's not cool. Especially you're in a, you know, you are where you are.
Yeah, well, it's a budget rent a car. Hang on. Yeah, he's driving it.
Really loud.
Yeah, well, he's backing up and stuff. Okay, looks like he's driving off. All right, that was my heart attack. I'm like, well, my doors are locked. Sorry, when you live
Yeah,
alone and
yeah,
you're a single woman who happens to be disabled,
yeah,
you get paranoid for a reason.
Nah, man. Nah.
I've had people try to
Uh,
attack me. So
yeah. It's better to be safe
yeah.
for
Well,
sure.
generally speaking, if I draw a 3 foot, blade on somebody, it usually changes their mind about things.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
And if I really need to scare someone off, I have something much smaller that makes a really loud noise that will take care of that problem too.
Yeah.
I'm making sure I don't show one of those on camera though, because I don't want to deal with thus getting demonetized or anything from that.
Here's my machete. No, I don't have anything.
I got one of those too.
Um,
So technically it's a Bowie knife, but yeah.
I have
But
lots of paper I can use a nasty paper cut.
No, I said I studied martial arts for 25 years, so
Yeah.
I got one good swing in me.
There you go.
Uh,
All right. Well, we'll be back Friday. If you go to Crimson Owl Comics on YouTube, I guess tomorrow night you'll be setting up
yeah,
with Ronnie.
I'll be on Crimson Owls tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. By the looks of it, that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about horror and things. I'll share some of my crazy horror knowledge because, well, I've watched a lot of horror movies, read a lot of horror books, and
Yeah.
if they're good or bad, I'll generally give it a shot. And let's not even talk about my guilty pleasure of found footage.
Oh, geez.
They're horrible, and I love them. But yeah,
All right,
so
everybody.
good night, everybody. You have a good one. All right.
Yeah. Keep making art. Keep making comics.
Yeah, keep making
We'll see you next
comics. Keep
time.
making more art.